Okay, so I found this awesome app on my phone, and I actually saw a couple people using it on YouTube, and I thought I would try it. I thought it was really funny, and honestly, with how my life is kind of going right now, I really want to have a couple laughs. So it's called SpeechJammer, and what it does is you put headphones in and you talk, and then it like delays it, like it records what you're saying, then delays it and replays it back to you, and it really throws you off. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to read like an excerpt from a book that I'm reading, and I want to read it like I'm narrating the story, like I'm actually one of those like audiobook people, and I want to be able to do it, and I really think it's going to make me laugh trying to read this. So let me just get that set up and get my headphones on and stuff, and I think it's going to be pretty hilarious. So, okay, so this is the app right here. This is the app. Oh, it says my headphones aren't connected. Hold on. There. Okay. So the headphones are connected, and I can adjust the delay to however long I want it to be. It can be anywhere from 150 milliseconds, 250 milliseconds, all the way up to 1,000 milliseconds. The app recommends 150 milliseconds, but I'm going to put it up to 200. Just because I played with it earlier and I found that 200 worked out really well because it delayed it enough that it wasn't like an echo, it was like an actual replay to me. Okay, so this is going to be fun. The book I'm reading is by J.R. Ward. It's called Love or Revenge. This is actually one of, I think, like 14 or 15 books. And I'm just going to kind of read where I'm at. Let's see, actually... Okay, yeah, I'm going to read from this part and then kind of go forward from there. So, here we go. Turn it on. I'm going to fucking die. This is great. Oh, is it on? It's on. Okay, let's go. Alright. The door swung open and he glanced out, ready to tango with Havers. Except it wasn't the doc. Rev's nurse was back, and she didn't look happy. Matter of fact, she looked exhausted, like he was one of more hassle in her castle and didn't have the energy to deal with the shit he pulled when she was around. I spoke with the doctor, she said. He's closing in the OR now, so it's gonna be a while. He would like me to draw some blood. I'm sorry, Rev blurted. Elena's hand went up to the collar of uniform and pulled the two halves together. Excuse me? I'm sorry for playing you. You don't need that from a patient, especially on a night like tonight. She frowned. I'm fine. No, you're not. And no, I'm not reading your mind. You just seem tired. Probably you knew how she felt. I can tell I'm messing up. I'd like to make it up to you. I'm going to turn the... down a little bit. Alright. I'd like to make it up to you. Not necessary. By treating you to dinner. Okay, he didn't mean to say that, but given he'd gotten himself in a congratulatory and keeping his distance, he also made a hypocrite of himself, out of himself, clearly his dad. Oh my god, this is so bad. He'd gotten all self-congratulatory on keeping his distance. He'd also made a hypocrite out of himself. Clearly his next hat needed to be more along the lines of a donkey, because he was acting like an ass. I'm just so bad at this. In the wake of the invitation, it was entirely unsurprising that Elena started at him like he was insane. Generally speaking, when a male behaved like he did, the last thing a female wanted to do was spend more time. I'm sorry, no, she didn't want to talk on an obligatory I never date patients. Okay, I understand. While she got the blood drawing supplies ready and snapped on a pair of rubber gloves, Rev reached over to his suit jacket and took out his card, hiding it in his big palm. She was quick with the procedure, working on his good arm, filling up the aluminum vials fast. Good thing they weren't glass, and Havers did all the testing himself. Vampire blood was red. Sympath blood was blue. The color was somewhere in between, but he and Havers had an arrangement. Granted, the doctor was unaware of how things worked with him. I can tell when I'm really concentrating because I slow way down. Okay, I'm gonna read another half a page. This is so funny to me. Okay, she was quick with the I read that already. Okay, granted the doctor was unaware of how things worked between them, but it was only only way to be treated without compromising the race's physician. Oh my god. When Elena was finished, she capped the vials with white plastic stoppers, snapped off the gloves, and went for the door like he was a bad smell. Wait, he said. Do you want some pain meds for the arm? No, I want you to take this. He held out his card and call me if you ever in the mood to do me a favor. At the risk of sounding unprofessional, I'm never going to be in the mood for you under any circumstance. Wow. Ouch. Not that he blamed her. The favor is for giving me. Got nothing to do with the date. She glanced down at the card, then shook her head. You better keep that. For someone who might ever actually use it. I just threw in actually because I fucked that sentence up. Okay. As the door shut, he crushed the card in hands. Shit, what the hell had he been thinking anyway? She probably had a nice little life in a tidy house with the 2 doting parents. Maybe she had a boyfriend too, who would someday become her Halloran. Yeah, his being your friendly neighborhood drug lord, pimp, and enforcer really fit in the Norman Rockwell routine totally. He tossed his card into the wastepaper basket by the desk and watched as the rim shot circled, then dropped into amid the Kleenex and the wadded up papers and an empty Coke can. I'm so bad at this. I could totally never be an audiobook person. As he waited for the doctor, he stared at the discarded trash, thinking to him most of the people on the planet were just like that stuff. Things to use up and throw away with no compunction whatsoever. Thanks to both his bad side and the business he was in, he'd broken a lot of bones and cracked a lot of heads, and had been the cause of a lot of drug overdoses. Elena, on the other hand, spent her nights saving people. Yeah, they had shit in common all right. His efforts kept her business. How perfect. Oh my god. This is awesome. I can sit here and do this app all day. It's not that I like hearing my own voice, but it really slows me down. Oh my god. Maybe I should use this when I'm helping customers so that I really enunciate. Makes me seem like a little slow in the head. This is so totally going on Facebook. Facebook and YouTube. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop for now and maybe do one later.